Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name's Mel. Thank you so much for joining me today for a BookTuber shoutouts video. So normally I do one of these in the middle of the month every single month, and I just do a random number generator to select who I'd like to shout out. I'm doing something a little bit different today because it's December. December is present giving season, and I thought that it would be a nice idea to shout out some booktubers who I think are amazing. I mean, every time I do one of these I think they're amazing, but the particular things about these people are they are under 1,000 subscribers, and I think they deserve more than 1,000 subscribers, so I'm asking you to help them get more subscribers, get up to 1,000 subscribers or whatever their next milestone is. And yeah, I just thought that would be a nice thing to do. So in honor of the fact that we have 12 days of Christmas, we are in the 12th month, I'm going to talk about 12 different booktubers who are under 1,000 subscribers that I think deserve more. This is not an exhaustive list of people who are under 1,000 subscribers that I like or that I think deserve more. This is just a list of 12 people who I think are amazing and who deserve more than the subscribers that they have. I may end up doing another video like this sometime in the future. Probably I'll do something like this next year around December, but certainly I might do it more frequently, I don't know. But for now, we're going to talk about 12 amazing booktubers who have under 1,000 subscribers, who I think deserve more and who I would like to see get some more subscribers. So let's talk about those people. The first person that I'd like to talk to you about today, I'm sure will come as absolutely no surprise, and that is Ellie from Earl Grey Books. Ellie is one of my best friends, one of my best booktube friends. We talk to each other all the time. We are on each other's channels all the time doing reading sprints and productivity sprints and all of that sort of thing. We run the Last to Read book club together. Yes, she's just become a really important part of my life, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so happy that I got involved with this community and met Ellie, and I feel really blessed to know Ellie, and I can't believe that she has less than 1,000 subscribers. I'm not sure how long Ellie has been on BookTube, but she's been around for a while, and I really think that you guys are all sleeping on Ellie. That is weird wording, but you get what I'm trying to say. You need to go and subscribe to her. She is so warm, she is so loving, she's so chilled out and relaxed. I love watching her videos because I just feel like I am safe, I feel comfortable, I feel like I'm just hanging out with a good friend, having a chat about books, and yeah, I love Ellie. I think she's fantastic, and I really think that you should go and subscribe to her channel right now and then come back and watch some more of this video. Speaking of the Last to Read book club, another person that I'd really like to shout out today is Lana from Lore and Lullabies. Lana is also one of my best friends, and I just absolutely love her. She also is a co-host for the Last to Read book club. She is so much fun, she's so kind, she's so loving, she's so funny. I just really enjoy hanging out with Lana, watching her videos, and just enjoy her company immensely. She's very generous, and yeah, great deal of fun. All three of us have a lot of fun when we're chatting and organizing stuff, and it's just really great. I do have to say that Lana doesn't upload super often. She's super busy. She's got 3 kids, she's got a full-time job, she has a blog. It's just, unfortunately, BookTube is not her top priority, which is totally fair enough, but I still think that you guys should go and subscribe to her channel, watch her content, and hopefully the more subscribers that she has, the more she'll feel motivated to make more content. So that would be great, because like I said, her content is fantastic, and I do think that you would really enjoy it. She's so enthusiastic and fun and just really nice to watch, just really fun. You really feel excited and happy whenever you watch Lana's channel or talk to Lana in general. As I'm sure you are no doubt expecting, all of the people I'm talking about today are going to be listed in the description below so that you can go and subscribe to them when you finish watching this video, because you should. The next person that I would love to shout out today is another Australian booktuber, and that is Cat from Stars and Embers. Cat is another person that you guys need to hurry up and go and subscribe to her channel. I think she is really lovely and really, really fun. She is so creative. All of her videos are just really well thought out, really creative. She really puts a lot of time and effort and energy into everything that she puts out. She does a lot of skits, so she kind of dresses up as different characters from different books and different things like that, and they're always really, really, really fun. So do yourself a favor and go and subscribe to Cat. Like I said, she's lovely, she's lots of fun, she's also really enthusiastic and bubbly. You get a real sense that she really enjoys what she does on BookTube, that enjoys talking to us about books, and it just makes you feel enthusiastic and motivated yourself watching her videos. Kat was also one of the first people that commented and started watching and subscribed to my channel, which I really, really appreciated as a newbie booktuber. It was really nice to have someone reach out and say, hey, welcome, you know, great to have you, kind of thing. And I feel like we have developed a friendship since that time, and it's just been really fun. So thank you, Kat. Next up, we have Kaz from Catsandcamera. So we're actually going all the way over to the UK to talk about this fantastic booktuber. This is another person who I think is severely underrated, and I don't understand why more people aren't subscribed and watching her channel. I absolutely love her videos. She again has a very relaxed style. She has a very chilled out, relaxed style. She's quite sarcastic in a lot of ways, which is something that I really, really enjoy. I find that really funny and really interesting. I love the fact that she doesn't hold back at all. I mean, she's not rude or mean or anything like that. She's very respectful, but if she doesn't like something, she will say so. She's very direct, and I really appreciate that. I think that's a really important thing in a reviewer, because, you know, you don't want to not be able to trust someone, so I think it's great that she is very honest. She reads a lot of different things, and I often feel like I'm getting some recommendations that I probably wouldn't have heard of otherwise, which is always really, really nice. Kaz is the reason that I started reading I think it's called The Game series by Nora Sakavic, but the first one is The Foxhole Court, and I was surprised that I really enjoyed. I've only read the first two books, but I was surprised that I really enjoyed those two, so thank you very much, Kaz. Another thing that I really, really love about Kaz's videos is that, as a kind of bit of a joke about, you know, the way YouTube works, about halfway through her videos, she always has a little word from our sponsors, and it's a video of one of her cats, or multiple of her cats, and I always love that. I think it's fun, funny. I think it's a nice way to kind of, you know, gently poke fun at each other, but like in a fun way. Plus I love cats, which, you know, obviously that's going to be something that appeals to me. So I really think that you should go and subscribe to Kaz. I really think that she is, like I said, very underrated and fantastic. So please, off you go. Now we're actually going to hop over to the United States and talk about Amy from Amy Myers. I love Amy. I love her channel. Again, I do think she's highly underrated. I don't know why more people haven't subscribed to Amy's channel. I really think that you should go and do that. I really enjoy Amy's channel because, again, she is another person who is just very relaxed. She's just like me, sitting in front of her bookshelves, having a chat with you about books. And that's something that I really appreciate, as I'm sure you've noticed from all of my favorites. That is something I really appreciate. I like the feeling of I'm just hanging out with some really great people, having a good time, chatting about books. I love the feeling of that it's a conversation, and that's definitely what I get from Amy. Amy also reads a lot of different books that I may not necessarily have heard of otherwise, which I really, really appreciate. I really, really appreciate Amy's views on things. I think that she always has a really interesting perspective. She's really thought about what she's been reading, what she's getting out of it, and she really looks at it through a lens of trying to learn more about the world and trying to be an ally and trying to learn about the world and get different perspectives and broaden her horizons, and I really appreciate that, and she shares that with us. She does read a lot of fiction, but she also reads a lot of non-fiction as well, but I do get the sense that both fiction and non-fiction she approaches in that way, and that she is always open to learning new things about the world and new perspectives about the world, which is something I really, really appreciate. So I highly recommend that you go and check out Amy's channel. We're coming back to Australia now because I want to tell you about Crystal from Bon Book Reviews. Crystal is another just lovely, lovely, amazing booktuber. She's so sweet. She's so caring. She's so much fun. She's so enthusiastic. She has a TBR game that I really, really enjoy. It's the kind of, I think it's beer pong inspired. So she has the cups and she has to throw a ping pong ball into the cups and they have prompts on the bottom. It's always really, really fun to watch. She has a, like, if she gets a certain number of misses, she has to add throws and that sort of thing. And often misses, which is something that people enjoy. It's fun to watch that kind of thing, and it's really fun to watch Crystal make those videos. She obviously has a lot of fun with that TBR game. Doesn't take herself super seriously with it, but she obviously just really, really enjoys her TBR game. But she also obviously really enjoys BookTube and making different videos. You just get that sense of enthusiasm and joy with everything that she creates, which is lovely to experience and to witness. And yeah, I really, really think that you should go and subscribe to Crystal. I love her channel and I want to see more people subscribe to her because she's amazing. All right, back to the UK again, because now we're going to talk about Helen from Helen's Bookhaven. Helen is one of the nicest people in the world, certainly on BookTube. She's just such a lovely, caring, thoughtful, beautiful person, and I highly recommend that you go and subscribe to Helen's channel. Helen and I actually met when she was running the Eurovision-a-thon readathon, which is a readathon that she started doing a couple of years ago. She was running it first of all on Twitter, but then through the success of the Eurovision-a-thon, a bunch of us encouraged her to start her own channel, which she has done, which is absolutely fantastic. Helen is another booktuber who's really relaxed style, makes you feel really warm and cozy and comfortable. She's just really lovely to listen to, and you feel like you're having a really nice chat with a good friend about books and life in general, which is something that I really, really appreciate. Like I said, she's one of the nicest people in the world. I really feel comfortable with Helen. I feel like I can chat with her about anything, and I'm really, really glad that we have become good friends. So thank you very much, Helen. It's been an honor watching your channel grow and just watching how much you've embraced BookTube and are enjoying your experience. So everyone go and subscribe to Helen so you can get some really relaxed and fun vibes. We're popping back to the States again because this time we're going to talk about Kenya from Reviews May Vary. Kenya is another person who I just really enjoy her relaxed, chilled out way of talking. She's just really wholesome, and I feel, again, just like I'm snuggled up with a good friend chatting about books and just having a really pleasant time. And that's something, as you can tell, like I said, that I really appreciate in all of the booktubers that I watch. I really love just that cozy feeling that I get from Kenya's videos. I also really think, similar to Amy and similar to everyone, that she has a really interesting perspective. She talks about a lot of different books that I don't necessarily know. She does talk about the more popular books as well, but she talks about a lot of books that I wouldn't necessarily have come across, so that's always really fun. And it's just really nice to get her opinion, and yeah, she's always just really laid back and really cool about things. She's always, you know, happy to just have a chat, and that's always really, really nice as well. So I highly recommend that you go and subscribe to Kenya's channel. The next person that I want to talk to you about is another British booktuber, and that is Connor from Connor's Library Corner. Connor and I have been buddy reading for about 1.5 years now, and it's been super, super fun. Connor is also a really good friend of mine. He is one of my booktube besties, and it's just been really fun to get to know him. We often have quite different tastes, which is reflected in our buddy reads because we're often quite differing opinions about the books that we read, but it's really, really fun to read books with him. He doesn't pull any punches either. He is very happy to say what he thinks, and he can be quite sarcastic, and I really appreciate that. I do like a scathing wit every now and then, which I think that Connor has, but he's not rude or mean about it. He is very kind of self-effacing and amusing about it, which I really, really appreciate. And I just really love hanging out with Connor, which is what I feel like I'm doing whenever I am watching any of his videos. He's another person who I find really relaxing and who I just feel safe with. I feel like I'm having a nice chat with a good friend. We're having a coffee, we're reading a book, we're talking about books, we're just hanging out and having a good time, and that's always something I appreciate, and I really, really enjoy that with Connor's videos. So I highly recommend that you go and check out Connor's channel and subscribe to Connor's channel as well. Next up, we have Becca from Thebeccafowell. Becca's channel is a recent subscription for me. When I say recent, in the last 6 months, and I've thoroughly enjoyed everything that I have seen from Becca so far. I love her enthusiasm for books. I love her enthusiasm for all the different activities that she does. She runs readathons, she does reading sprints, she runs read-alongs, she does book clubs. She's involved in all sorts of aspects of BookTube and the Booktonet in general, which I really appreciate. I love her enthusiasm for all of those things, and I'm amazed at her energy, and you really get that sense when you watch her videos of how excited she is about being part of BookTube, about hanging out with people, talking about books, just having a really, really lovely time. I think that Becca is just a really sweet person, and she seems like she's just, yeah, like I said, having a great deal of fun, and I really get that sense when I am watching her videos, and I really appreciate it. So I think that you should go and subscribe to her channel as well, so that you can feel all the warm and fuzzies that you will get with Becca as well. The next person that I would like to shout out is another English booktuber, and this is Lois from Lochan Reads, is I'm pretty sure how you pronounce the channel name. If I'm incorrect, Lois, I very much apologize. Please let me know. So, I really appreciate Lois's channel. She is another person who I feel like I'm just sitting down, having a warm, cozy chat with someone about books. And as you can tell, and as I've said a couple of times now, that is something that I really look for in BookTube. I feel like reading for me is a cozy, comforting experience, and I really appreciate talking about books being a cozy, comforting experience, and I do get that with Lois. But I don't just get that with Lois, I also get really well thought out reviews of books, really well thought out discussions around different things in our society and how books change those things, how books contribute to the conversation about racism or about homophobia or about anything in society that needs a conversation, philosophy, anything really. I love the way that she approaches reading as a chance to learn and a chance to really broaden her own horizons. I love that she also approaches BookTube in that way as well. She approaches BookTube as a chance to chat with people about those topics, about the world, about her perspective on the world, about different ways that she feels that both nonfiction and fiction are contributing to those conversations and the changes, and how our interactions with those things can help to change things or whatever. And I really appreciate that. I think she's incredibly thoughtful and intelligent, and I really get that sense that she's really trying to go deeper with what she's reading and thinking about, and I find that fascinating. So if that is something that you would appreciate, then I'd highly recommend that you go and subscribe to Lois's channel right now. But maybe not right now, because I do have one more person to talk about, and that is Mo from Paperback Mo. Mo is another British booktuber, and I love his channel as well. He is so just, again, enthusiastic and fun, and you really get the sense that he is enjoying the entire experience of making BookTube and reading books and building community and just having fun with all the different aspects of what this hobby that we've chosen to do. I love the fact that Mo doesn't actually read quite as much as seems like most of the rest of BookTube does, and I love the fact that he is so unapologetic about that. I feel like a lot of us tend to kind of get a little bit sucked down this very BookTube-centric view of the world and start thinking, oh, I have only read 8 books this month, oh, I've only read 10 books. Mo just doesn't seem bothered by that. He's like, oh, I read this many books and this is what I thought of them. Yeah, he's just very free, and it makes me feel free and makes me feel liberated, and I really appreciate that as well. And I love that he's so just uncaring about that. He's just, yeah, this is how it is. So good job, Mo. But yeah, I just find him really enthusiastic and really interesting. I do think he has a really interesting perspective on a lot of things, which I really appreciate as well. So I highly recommend that you go and check out Mo's channel as well. So those are the 12 absolutely amazing booktubers who I think that you should absolutely go and subscribe to. Give them all the love, give them more subscribers, get them closer to the next milestone, whatever that may be. I know for Becca, it's actually pretty close to 1,000 now, so let's see if we can get Becca to 1,000 by the end of the year potentially, or very soon anyway. But yeah, everyone else deserves so many more subscribers, and I really hope that you'll go and do that right now. Unless you haven't subscribed to my channel, in which case you should do that first. I would absolutely love that if you would do that. And also, while you're there, if you would give this video a thumbs up. Please comment below if you have any other people that you think I might not have come across, that you think I might enjoy their channel. Please let me know about anyone that you think I should go and check out and subscribe to myself. If you would like to leave me a comment but you don't know what, then leave me the little kissy emoji, because we are sharing the love here on BookTube. All of my social media details are listed in the description below, so if you'd like to go and follow me on any of those other platforms, please feel free to do so. And yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like I said, please subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.